And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all for our light. And momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall trouble or hardship or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? Therefore, since Christ suffered in his body, arm yourselves also with the same attitude, because whoever suffers in the body is done with sin. But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear their threats. Do not be frightened, for it has been granted to you, on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for him, carry each other's burdens. And in this way, you will fulfill the law of Christ. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain, like one from whom people hide their faces. He was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. I want to know Christ, yes, to know the power of his resurrection and participation in his sufferings, becoming like him in his death to this. You were called, because Christ suffered for you, leaving you an example that you should follow in his steps. For just as we share abundantly in the sufferings of Christ, so also our comfort abounds through Christ at this job. Got up and tore his robe and shaved his head. Then he fell to the ground in worship and said, naked, I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised. Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake's sake will find it. He humbled you, causing you to hunger, and then feeding you with manna, which neither you nor your ancestors had known, to teach you that man does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him, and then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on his head. They put a staff in his right hand. Then they knelt in front of him and mocked him. Hail, King of the Jews! They said, if I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship, that I may boast but do not have love, I gain nothing. Blessed is the one whom God corrects. So do not despise the discipline of the Almighty in Hades. Where he was in torment, he looked up and saw Abraham far away, with Lazarus by his son's side. So he called to him, Father Abraham, have pity on me, and send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, because I am in agony in this fire. But God has helped me to this very day. So I stand here and testify to small and great alike. I am saying nothing beyond what the prophets and Moses said would happen, that the Messiah would suffer, and as the first to rise from the dead, would bring the message of light to his own people and to the Gentiles.